Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to episode 5 of our Sandbox Ancient Cities playthrough. I am the Beard, and today we're going to start with one of our tribal fishermen who's heading out here, as you can see, to this lovely river fishing spot there. There's the fish. I think he's got a trident, one of our newer fishing tools. It's decided he's given up for today, though. I think the work hours are over, but it's a really beautiful fishing spot there. And it's actually not a long way from the settlement, which I think has been helping drastically improve things. So our farmers have managed to, let's just actually turn on the UI, shall we? Our farmers have managed to plant most of it. I think there's a little bit of planting here that needs to happen. A little bit of planting here. In fact, I'm actually not even sure if they manage how much of this they managed to plant. I think there's 13 already in here. Let's see if much more of it manages to get planted. But I think we've got in a flax crop, which is good, and it'll soon come to the time of year. And I'm just going to speed this up so we can get to daylight. It'll soon come to the time of year where we are gonna be able to gather up some wheat, and I think that means we're gonna start growing some wheat, I think, as well. And then we're gonna start making some bread, which will change things drastically. I would like, however, where's our storage? I would like, however, our architecture knowledge to increase, so we can start building some different storage things. Yeah, these storehouses are amazing, and I fear we won't get to them for a while at this rate. But you know, you never know. You never know. All right, so we have done a good job at clearing out this area here. I think that bush is that a bush? It is a bush. It might grow into a tree, so I'm gonna leave it. A tree over there would be fantastic, I think. Look at our stone storage. Jeepers creepers. Okay. And we went through our straw quite heavily during the winter period. So we're gonna have to gather a lot more of that, which I'm sure we'll get. We'll get there. Let's see how much of this. There's 4. Are we planting? We are planting. There is actually planting going on. Okay, let's see how much flax we managed to grow, everyone. The rain is coming in, which is fantastic, and the tribe has grown to 34, which is great. There's only 2 idle people, which I'm not sad about, to be honest. Okay, let's speed things up, and let's have a look at what we can do here today. I think today is really about dairy, and we're gonna get our goats or our cows a nice little area, I think, and maybe start a dairy station. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Right, so dairy is a good thing to produce. Good nutritional value, and it helps keep the tribe happy. I'm currently scoping out a good spot to put our dairy station. I kind of want to leave this open as kind of a sort of like a tribal square. In fact, actually, what I might do is I might move this spot over here. We might actually pick a more permanent spot for stone storage. In fact, I'm thinking about doing it back here. So let's do this actually. So we're going to start moving the stone storage now. I've been talking about it for a while. So let's make a really big... can I not put something in there? Too many cells of the same type. Okay. So I fear that might be the maximum that I can do. So we'll do stone and stone, and this should last us for a long time. I would hope. I would hope. This is going to take forever for the tribe to move it all, though. Let's go to there. Right. We'll put a little lip. We'll put a little lip on the stone storage here. And then what we will do is we'll go down here and we'll be like, you here. You are no longer a stone storage. And now watch the tribe come and move all of the stone somewhere else. I think we're going to take down these fences too. Yep. They're going to start shuttling that stone the other way. Oh, we've got more migrants. Hello. With a pig. Good. Oh wow, our livestock is now really growing. Okay, where are the herders? Um, four cows as well. Four cows now, and two goats and a pig. That's great. Okay, speed yourself up. What's this honey? Is this honey? I think that might be. Oh, it's meat. Oh wow. Okay, we've got a lot of meat. Let's have a look here. How much meat do we have? 200. Um, okay, have we run out of space in here? No, no, there's still space. There's still space, but we're gonna build some more. Because apparently we need it. Which is great. We can go up here, and we can put some. We can put overflow goods into near houses. So we'll give you guys one here. That'll be for some meat. You guys don't have anything, so I think we can do that as well. How about we give you? Yes, we'll give you one of these boys. These bad boys. These bad boys. These pits. I like the pits actually. And maybe we do a pit over the side as well. So these guys will get 2 pits, and maybe even a basket. How about we give you guys a basket over here? We'll give you guys a basket, and then we're actually going to give you a log store as well, because you guys got a fireplace down here. We'll give you a log store. And then we will give you a torch over here. Torch. And I'm going to give you a torch in this corner too. That. Nice. Nice. And we'll do some more decorations as well. This is the joy. Okay, so we're moving the stone here. Good. It's going to take a long time. Let's get this fence down, shall we? The gateless gate. There you go. See, they're all gonna come here now, and it's gonna be the slow shuffle of stone across there. We should have done this much sooner, actually. Now that I look at this huge pile of stone here, I'm like, that was a ridiculous place to pile and store that much stone. It was never gonna work in the long run, was it? Yeah. Okay, we've got a lot of milk now. All right, so we really do need to get onto our dairy station. That's kind of what I was hoping of sort of using this area for, though, was dairy. Well, not this, actually. This area we want to turn into a big sort of future religious area, don't we? So, well, not religious area, just gathering area. So maybe we do dairy on this corner. We could do dairy down here. That could be quite nice. We could do it around here at the back. Or we could sort of go up this corner here. I don't want to do this over here. This is the... this is getting into what I would like to keep away from that kind of activity. I think a field here was a good idea. Okay, so dairy we're going to do up here. Dairy is going to go on the bank of the hill here. Yes, okay. So, first things first. Get rid of the stone. Not that we don't have stone already. This is great, isn't it? What a great picture. Oh, just as I do that, they all leave. But yeah, I love it. I love the way they all start sort of hanging around on these fireplaces. And I think that's kind of what I want to do, is I wanted to turn one of these areas into sort of a central sort of hangout area, if you will. Which I think would be nice. Did they not join these over here? I'm having trouble with the them actually end up joining these fences here. Let's see if I can. Is this a? Yep. No. It's. I need to deconstruct this. It appears. Okay. Let's deconstruct these, and then we'll try and fix this later. I think I might take the gate out as well. We might rework this entirely. Okay, cool. We'll rework this entirely. We can do this. I would never normally do something like that because it just costs too much if you're playing normally, but we can now. Can we increase our architecture, please? Everything else is shooting up. We're getting food processing and leatherworks. Stoneworking is going up too. but not our architecture. Okay. It's an interesting problem to have. I think we will get there. It just might be slower than one thinks. Right. We've also got the same problem over here with this wall, it seems. Let's just see. Yes, we do. Let's take that down. It worked on that side, but it doesn't seem to have worked over here. Let's dismantle this quickly. And then we're going to rebuild that. I really do like the way this does actually give us a chance to observe the tribe, though. Well, I'm going to take those off so we don't have the ugly logo sticking all over the place. That's a lot of leather. It's a lot of leather we've got. It's a real lot of leather. Okay, cool. So we've started clearing over here. This is where we were going to do it, right? No, we were going to do it up here. Have they started? They have. They have diligently started clearing the stone. It's going to take them a while, though, because they're also trying to move all of this stone at the same time, which is a fascinating task. Yeah, this was a much better place to dump all the stone, I think, that we are going to need to move. There's a large amount of it. Right, we're going to do a swipe once we've moved some more stone, shall we? Alright, it's a springy morning, and look at that, a group of migrants has just arrived. That's good news, isn't it? I think we're going to run out of houses now. 2 more. Nope, we've still got houses, but we got another pig. And I think the exciting thing now is that, actually, and I'll show you quickly, I just want to add this pig quickly to, where's the pig gone? There it is. I want to add, what are we going to do? We're going to do this. We're going to bring up this here. And I'm going to point out the fact that we now have some wheat crop, which is great. It's really good. When I press this, does it center in on... What does it center in on? We just had a rainstorm, by the way, so the ground's a bit wet at the moment. It's the spring rains coming in to feed our fields. So because we've got that wheat, right, I think that means that we can start threshing it, and we can actually start planning out some wheat fields. So we put this thresher here. It's really not in the best of spots at all. And I think that the threshing area needs to be better defined, if you will, and probably in a more sort of logical spot. In the long run. This here is going to get cleaned out, and we're going to put some big monolithy kind of thing up here. I think we might do some cool things around here. So this is going to be a walkway eventually, so this cannot be where this happens. So I think it's going to have to be out on this end, which means that we're going to have to give these guys another clear order over here, which we will do. We will do it like that, and then we will plan out our threshing down this end of the world, right? So it is on the production side. So threshers, they're really important threshers, actually. Way more important than you think they are. So I'm actually going to do... let's... how many squares do these take up? They take up quite a few, actually. I'm going to put one over there like this. Right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin him around. Like that. I'm actually going to put this guy over like that. Yeah. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to put a wall like that. Oh, I need to double click. Let's double click there. And we'll do the same here. Cool, and that's like a little thresher's sort of area. I think those will go up quite quickly. Or the tribe is going to run over here to move this so we can put those threshers up. That's really what's going to happen. Well, that wall went up. Cool, that was quick. There's a bit of a puddle here. I'm not sure that might have been the best spot for a thresher. It's a bit damp, threshing. Okay, so that wall's up there. So it's all going to be up there. Look, our crops are in. We managed to get a whole field of flax in here. And this one, not the whole field, but some of it. And let's go have a look at the other one. Ooh, it's a bit dark, and also not the whole field, but we got some, which is good. A fair bash is the way it's gonna go. Shall we dismantle this? No, we won't. We'll move that later. But this one we'll dismantle. And we're gonna think of a better spot for this kind of thing. Wait, storage, yes. No, this is storage. Where's storage? Storage. I want this one, the haystack. Right, so let's put some haystacks around. I'm thinking haystacks should be going near like the entrances of things, but also the thresher's gonna be out here and it's gonna produce a lot. So how about we do a haystack out the back of this field? Let's do it right there. And I want to do a haystack along here as well. Some haystacks. Close to the religious area here. This could be good. And I'm going to put another one out here. Just so if we ever do store a lot of it, there is space for it around. That would be good, wouldn't it? Let's also do a little bit more of the decoration. Oh, we haven't assigned anything to this. What are we overflowing here? I think we might be struggling on space for hazelnuts. Seems to be our most popular thing that we gather. And we will put in... we occasionally get some pine cones, don't we? And we don't have any place for those. So I'm gonna slam those on there. These are pine nuts, not pine cones. Pine nuts. We could also these walls are down here, so we could also look at scaping that up. It's good to see wood in the wood storage as well. We're diligently clearing here so that we can start some threshing. That would be good, wouldn't it? Yeah, look at them go. Yes, tribe. I have fallen deeply in love with the Las Barbas as a tribe. I think that we are going to be playing... I have a feeling that the devs who make this game are in it for the long run. I had questions at one point, but I really do feel like they're in it for the long run. They do keep rolling out updates and features and content, and I do think that the original vision that they had for this game, which I do believe was to go all the way through to an ancient city, and I'll speak about my reasons on why I think about that. I think I might actually do another video on it, like entirely, but. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that makes me think the devs are in for a long run. We might even be going up to sort of just before the Middle Ages here. I have a feeling that that's where they're running for. We're gonna definitely get Bronze Age and Iron Age. I'm pretty sure. So you know, copper. We'll go through the whole thing, man. I've got my reasons for thinking so, which I will share. I promise. Right, let's, it's raining hard now, isn't it? There was some lightning over there. Look at the sky. Ooh. Oh, okay, it's a real storm. This is a real summer storm at the moment. It's blistering down. But look at that field. That's great. That's absolutely fantastic, isn't it? It's so nice to see, like, that flax crop. That sign of progress, you know? Like, look, tribe, look what you grew. Although you guys are looking really sad over here, aren't you? We should do some more decoration around these guys. These guys have got, like, no decoration at all. Okay, let's do that, shall we? Where's some baskets? Let's do some pots first. It's looking sad. It's looking sad here. So we'll do some pots there. How about some pots over here? This is our tribal leader, just like crouching here on the ground. A basket. Let's do some baskets there. Do a basket outside the hut here. How about that? Baskets, yeah. Let's actually give them some real storage. I might give them a wood store. Can we put a wood store here? We can, so there'll be a wood store down that end. And then I'm gonna give them an actual pit over here, and then I might do a couple more of these just to liven it up here. How about we do some pots over there? Let's give you some baskets as well. baskets. Baskets there. And then I'll give you a real basket back here. Like that. Maybe another one over here. And then let's give you... Where's the service? Let's give you a torch over here, shall we? And a torch over here. And I think you need a torch back here. And then let's do one. I don't think you guys need another one there. I think that's all good. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's good. But you guys need some torches, I think. Oh no, you've got... Okay, cool. Although you need this this whole thing here finished, don't you? Let's get this gateless gate then. We're gonna do this rather. Like that. Then we're gonna get the gateless gate in there. And then there you go. That's much better. Let's hope that works. Let's hope that one works. Maybe it won't. Maybe it will. Gateless gate. Wall. I have a feeling it's not going to work entirely. Yep, there you go. There's still a gap, but we can fix it up later. The idea is there. The idea is there. Way, I love seeing it. Some fields. This is a real storm, this. Okay, guys, are we still clearing stone here? We are. And there's still a lot of stone to shovel out of this area here. They're moving it, though. Jeepers, that stone is shooting up there. Yep. Massive pile of stone here. Massive, massive, massive piles of stone. It's going to be crazy in the end. Okay. Kroon has improved the tribe knowledge. Yes, what has he improved it with, though? Can it be architecture? No, it is fishing. Okay, so we're getting better at fishing. But we're not improving our architecture knowledge. I think we might need to build some things. I've got a plan. I do have a plan for that. I think we're gonna, once these are up now, we're gonna tackle that plan. Are you serious? Did we get sort of like almost there and not there? All right, let's hope we get this done in the morning then. So our threshers are up, everyone. Here they are. So number 1 is gonna be flax and number 2 is gonna be wheat. Yes, okay, and that's hopefully gonna really start pumping up what we can do on that front. I do realize that we need a little bit of storage here for these guys, so I'm actually gonna plop that one there and that one there, like that. Oh, they're built almost immediately, and we're gonna put, that's gonna be grain and this is gonna be flax. Okay, cool. So we can at least start to store some of it. This can come down now, and I think that this can also come down, because this is a walkway here, guys. And I am absolutely loving, as I said, seeing our first fields here. It's so gratifying. Are you guys wandering over to this? What are you doing over here? You coming to pray? No, you're coming to fetch meat that's on the ground, inexplicably. Yeah, we've got to fix this wall. We've got to fix this wall. So while I'm fixing this wall, I'm going to talk about something that I've wanted to do. So in the promotional material for Ancient Cities, there is a screenshot of a circular settlement with fields sort of radiating from around it. And I've always wanted to replicate that. And I think that we are going to do that over here. I actually think we're going to do it up here on this big... I was taking a look over here, and I think that this here, this spot here, we're going to turn into sort of like the sort of main town center. But I wanted to try and experiment with some of that kind of circular building over here now. And it also gives us an opportunity, I hope, to gather more knowledge in terms of our tribe. So let's see if we can do that, right? So what I wanted to do is I want to start from the inside out. So I want to start with basically, and I wish I could tilt the camera more so I could look sort of like direct down at it. And I think I'm going to start like, it's going to be big. So we're going to start over here. So that's a fireplace, right? And then we're going to take these big benches. And I'm going to take this bench. I'm going to give a big gap of 2. Right? And a big gap of 2. Oh, we can't build this there. Can I move that rock? Okay, I can't move that rock. It's fine. We'll incorporate it into our design here. We will do like that. All about adapting, I guess, and like that. Okay, cool. So this will be like a nice little like thing, and then maybe we can put a smaller bench over here. So I was thinking like in a sort of no, I want to keep this kind of square, right? So let's keep that square because I think it'll help me later on. I'm gonna clear that though. Then we're gonna go to our buildings, right? And we're gonna build in a circle, basically, around this bad boy. So I kind of need to be as accurate as I possibly can be here. So I'm gonna do one there. Give me a moment. This is going to be very interesting. So we're going to do one there. I want to kind of like do a point star system. So one over here maybe. So we'll start on the outsides like this. So here, like that. And we'll go over here. These are going to be built really quickly as well. As soon as they're finished clearing these areas, these are gonna be built. And we'll do there. And then there's gonna be one over here. So I think I might fit I think there might actually end up being 8 houses here. I'm not quite sure yet. So that goes, and I want a gap 2 to be there. Right, yeah. Okay, cool. So we've got those 4 in there, and then we're going to plug in the corners, basically, over here. This. That. Like this. Like that. We've already got a bench in, everyone. This is going to require a lot of clearing here, though. So the tribe's going to have a lot of work to do. But I think this is good. And then you're gonna see what we're gonna do. So once these are up, we'll start going in with the walls and fields. And I think these are gonna be our first grain fields will be here. Right, so that's given me the basic outline. And then I'm gonna do a massive clear order. Yeah, like that. Okay. So let's turn this off. And minus the UI. And we'll get the tribe onto... The tribe's just going to come out here and they're going to... It's basically a lot of clearing that they're going to have to do here. So we'll do the classic swipe and I'll see you once they've achieved some of that and some of these have gone up. Right, everyone, it is midsummer and our flax harvest has started. That is fantastic news, isn't it? Look, they've started harvesting out here. And I've realized that although we set up these, so we've got a space for them to come and start threshing, we never actually created a dumping ground for them to come and dump it all. So we're going to do that quickly. So this is just going to be to bring a harvested flax crop in. We'll move that later. We'll change that later on once we've established ourselves a little bit more. But the tribe is doing a really good job at picking up the stone. They're still shoveling stone. The stone over here, they're still trying to move around. So they're still slowly moving it to this area over here. This is going to be a massive collection of stone one day. But the best news of all is that this is complete. Look at this out here. So we have a round section of houses here now. And what we're going to do is we're going to start to try as best as we can to create a sort of a circular sort of wall around it with little gaps. So that... so we're going to do it like this, right? Little gaps. So we're going to do to there and to, I think, to there. So yeah, let's get that built in. There you go. And then I'm going to leave a gap. This is just practice, right? So we're going to do that gap there. This would be, I want to try get another circle on this side. It's not going to be completely perfect. but it's gonna give us an idea of how, I think, to start thinking about this. So there, so that's that corner. So we go out that side. So we've got that circle going around here. So this would come round, and we'd have sort of roughly. I should have built this a little bit further out. So this line would come here. I want the circle to come like this. And then I've got an interesting, I want to try and make this go in a sort of radial pattern. No, that's not right. I need to get more like this. Yes. Nope. How did I get that so nicely on that side? Okay, let's try it on this side here. So from here, I'm gonna go like this. Oh, okay, we can actually build just briefly there. We'll go like that. Right. And from here, let's go this, that. Oh, that's the trick, is to move it in a oh, maybe we're gonna have to draw a big circle first in the other one, and then we'll maneuver it out. Okay, that's actually not a bad idea. Let's see if we delete all of these. Let's see if we can get this right. I want to try and get this as right as possible, I guess. And sort of Sandbox does give us that opportunity to do that. So let's play. Right, quick swipe while I rectify these mistakes that I've made here. Right, so I've fixed a couple of my mistakes. The tribes have taken down the wall, and we're going to try again. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a circle around here. And I believe I need to be more sort of aggressive with my my angles, I think, is kind of what I've learned. So let's do this. If I do the same distance, let's do, I think it's this, yeah. Oh, no. So we got to get a bigger curve is basically what we're going for here. And a more natural curve. Which I think, it's kind of hard to do. I don't know where to start. It all depends on where you start the circle, right? Okay, I think we've got a good one here. We've got a good gap here. Let's see if we can keep going around. I might have gone too aggressive there on the, although that's such an it's a really nice. I'm thinking that maybe when we do our next one, that we might actually have to start with the circle, right? Because if we start with the circle, then we might get this right. So let's just try. We're gonna try get this one in though. We're still gonna try this one. If I do two, it creates like a much smaller circle. Or if I do 4 or 3 like that. Okay, cool. Let's get these 3 here. See, the problem is that they're not equal. So if we start over here, and then that would be the 2 on that side. Okay, so we're gonna try get this as equal as possible. I think it would be like this. Not exactly right, but close. It would be 2 behind. Like that. So let's keep it going to, I kind of like that. It's roughly in line. It's 1 off. So we'll do that in there. And then we'll try and do something similar on this side. So let's go like this. This is going to be a smaller version of what I want to build on the other side. So kind of a test run, if you will. Okay, this is going much better than the other one. So that one was there. We might actually get this one in. To there. Yes. Okay, we've got kind of a circle going around here. This is great. And then I want to sort of, we got to make some sort of entrances in here. So I think that maybe what I should do is take these two out and we should just have it a 3. Yeah, that's maybe what we do. I'm going to do this and we'll make us to there. And then what we actually do is we'll remove this one and remove this one, because we can do this kind of thing in sandbox mode. In normal games, I would never do that. And then we will do a similar thing over here where we can run this like that. And then we can go in here. And then we'll get ourselves let's speed this up, shall we? And I think we can turn this off for now. And then when we get the chance, we can go in here with our gateless gates. And we can pop a gateless gate in, right? In here. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, and let's get this fence in there. And the same thing on this side. Okay, let's go. So we get that up. It's going to give us a sort of a very rough circle. It's not the best, but it's a sort of a rough idea of what we're aiming for, right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to take these and we're going to sort of go out in a sort of radial pattern. So if this is our walkway, right? What I kind of want is I want a thing like this. So we want to kind of go to here, right? And then I wanted to mimic this. Mimic that circle. So we got to get two concentric circles is kind of the idea. Might take some doing. How about to there? And then we should trace this in like a wedge almost to there, and then we kind of yeah, we look at putting a fence in there somewhere, probably around an entrance out there around the back here. So let's try. Let's do that, and then what we'll do is we'll take this one out, and this one out, and this one out. Cool, let's speed that up. I think this might work. I think this might work. And then what we do is we take our farmers and we go, here, you guys, you're going to take this over here. And essentially, this is all field for you. I don't know a better way of doing this. This is the only kind of way I can think of doing this. There might be a better way. Boom. Let's do in there. In there. So now I'm going to have to bring this up. And what we're going to do is we're going to make this all wheat, right? Wheat. Let's put this all on a higher priority, and we'll speed this up while this is happening. Wheat, high priority. It's not the time of year to grow wheat yet, and I have no idea what this is going to look like. It might look bad. We don't know. This is why we're doing this. And then the goal is to try and create something very aesthetically pleasing, which I'm not sure we're going to achieve, but we'll try it anyway. Here you go. Okay, cool. Right, so that's that first wedge sort of up, and I think that's going to create a really interesting looking sort of design to this lower edge. So I want more of these wedges sort of radiating out around this, and I think this is the dry run for the big one we're gonna do up at the top. Yeah. Okay, I think we will do some decoration on this in this little area here. This row of 6 here needs some good looking stuff. I mean, at the moment we're just taking these down. And then we'll carry on, I think, with trying to experiment with our... It's more of an oval, isn't it? But we can make it look good. And this is sort of a dry run for the big one. Right, I hope you've all enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think below in the comments. I love hearing from you all. Are you enjoying this? Are you not? Would you rather me just go back to a normal playthrough? I don't know. Let me know. And I'll see you all for the next episode. Until then, look after yourself. I am the Beard, signing out.